Oh! Oh, I thought that we already played the losers match. I thought he was going to have DN Max versus Casper, so we got to be rooting for Casper now for the chat rematch. But he's going to be going up a strong opponent in Avilov.
Yeah, this is actually really exciting. I start to forget, like it's A, very late for me, and B, would cast a lot of StarCraft already. Because they're all best of ones, everything kind of jumbles together. So Eon Zerg's playing next. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we've got the losers match coming up next, and then the final match of the night to find out the second player that will advance out of Group D. But you're right. I wouldn't say this is Group D for Group of Death, but it's certainly been the most fun to watch so far.
Yes, Group D for Delicious. So, are those games ready? Hope they are.
I think so. Okay, I'm not going to join the micro tourney. That's the only map that currently fits my lobby. So yeah, I guess we're just waiting for the next map. It is going to be Avilov versus Casper. This is going to be so much fun. So Casper, obviously, a very aggressive playstyle, has a lot to look forward to in the final match of the night. So nothing against Avilov, well, technically. And so Casper is the player we want to move on because we've just got to get that juicy revenge match in the end. Okay, looks like we are ready to go and get into the lobby. I literally cannot do this fast enough. I got to get this game on the way. Okay, I'm in, you're in. The map is Power Bond. The players are Avilov versus Casper. It's time to go.
It's time.
All right, here we go. I can't stop wanting this game to... Okay, so I'm not totally biased towards our Terran player in the upper left-hand corner, who is Casper. But I'm just saying that if he wins, there's going to be some fun in our last game.
Yeah, there's going to be some fireworks. But we've got very strong Zerg opponent to deny that fun. It is Avilov in the top right. And this time, Terran has a good spawn. But I'm not sure if Casper is the type of player to go for that mech style. I do expect to see, again, bio play. In the previous BSLs, he was like real aggressive. Do you remember that? He was like 3 or 4 barracks on one base for the entirety until his base mined out.
Yeah, no. He is very, like, when he goes, he goes. Like, there's no build that is too hardcore for Casper. Even when it doesn't make sense. But sometimes it's even stronger because it doesn't make sense, because there's no way for your opponent to like think that you will go for that. The mind games are real. But
yeah, I played a TVT versus him, and we had a big vulture fight. I won the fight simply because I had reinforcing advantage. So I'm like, okay, well, it's over now. So I like go, build more depots or like build a tank. No, like 2 seconds later, shows up with like 10 more vultures and I die. I'm like, this guy, he is relentless, man. Like, he will not stop. So Avilov has got to definitely be on his game. And I'm already a little bit worried for him because that Overlord is not going the right direction. And you must know when Casper is out on the map, because he'll all of a sudden just appear out of nowhere. And like last game, Avilov had no Sunkens for a long time. So if he tries to do that again, he's going to be in real trouble.
Yeah, he did get away with that for a little bit. And especially, I think you have to play to the player at this point, because you know it's coming. Like, what version of it, you don't know, but there's going to be something out there. This is where you can hear the boogeyman under the bed. You don't need to check. You already know. So what's it going to be here? I mean, I would obviously expect like heavy barracks play, like 4 or 5 racks, but I don't know exactly how crazy we're going to get.
Yeah, I like this opener from Avilov versus Casper specifically, because the Lings are going to deny any early aggression from Marines without medics. But also, if you try and get into the state of mind of Casper, since we already know he's aggressive, if he sees a 9 pull, he may think like, oh, this guy hurt his econ, so I'm just going to immediately 2 racks him now, just keep the pressure up, which may be what Avilov is thinking. Go for 9 pull to force Casper into a 1 base. You never know. So he may have already... Oh, the SCV gets picked off, so he doesn't know if it's gas or third hatch is already terrible. And this might trigger the second barracks. Oh, no. does build Command Center on high ground, so I do like Casper's decision.
Yeah, and he's got the SCVs blocking the ramp, so obviously this is going to be very difficult for just a few Zerglings to get up the ramp. What does he have? 6 more behind it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, just 8. So yeah, there's no way those Zerglings get up the ramp. He might try and he might kill a little bit, but I don't think, unless he can glitch the SCVs, but that's probably not going to happen.
Yep, so 8 lings is a bit unusual, and that's going to keep Casper in his base much longer. Oh, SCV, that was a bit risky to go for that, but does manage to sneak by, and he must get into the base now because it's so different facing a 3-hatch compared to like the Soma style we see these days, where it's like instant gas and you have Mutas in your base at 5 minutes. If you don't have turrets in time, the game just ends. So
It's
this
so
is a mandatory scout.
Yeah, he has to get any information here. Like if he sees like a lair morphing, if he got the, oh my gosh, he was so close to denying that SCV getting up the ramp. But now, obviously, seeing everything, he's gonna see the lair timing, the extra hatchery. Oh man, so now Casper gets to play the game without having to guess about everything.
Yeah, if I got in here and saw this opener, this would be like a relief. And because 2-hatch Muta, the current style is so hard to deal with, so hard to gauge whether Zerg's all inning or if they're macroing. So this is pretty much as ideal as it could possibly go for Casper. His command center is done, he just needs to float it. Academy is about to finish, and he's got a lot of Marines out, so Avilov does need to be a bit cautious again because Overlord, oh, actually he has managed to get the Overlord in position, so you will see the move out.
Yeah, he's gonna see that, and I don't know what the plan is here. Where are the extra barracks? Okay, so he's getting that 3rd barracks coming up now.
Yep, this is gonna be a 4 racks, maybe 5 racks because it's Casper, but pretty standard 4 racks follow up. This is my go-to build versus someone I don't really know how they play because it's just so solid. You don't really lose anything. Gives you good map control. You're not going to be able to, kill bases as easily, but you get your tech faster. So this is a fantastic opener. I heard a scan go off.
Yep, scan in the main. Saw the Zerglings pop out of the eggs, so he knows that there's nothing super crazy just yet. Scans again and catches these. Did he catch the Spire with that second scan?
Yeah, he saw the Spire, and he saw more lings building, which a lot of times makes you really nervous. But Avilov just went for an attack, lost a lot of lings. Not a good trade there, and Casper immediately counterattacks, and this is going to force Sunkens, which Avilov did not want to build. So really nice game sense, and behind this, eBay follow-up. This might be a 5th barracks.
Ooh, yep, and no. Wow,
not
that
a factory
SCV
or a barracks.
Yeah, just nothing. He sends the SCV away. But you're right, I love pulling the trigger immediately. Those Sunkens finished just in the nick of time. That was so close, but they are going to hold on. But nice to force that out. I mean, obviously, making the Zerg spend any money is really good.
Yep, he's got range going. His turrets are going to be perfectly timed. This is pretty perfect from Casper, honestly. And also, Zerg has not taken a 3rd base with no drone anywhere out on the map. Oh, and he's going to lose his Overlord. That hurts.
It does hurt. I mean, he did get the 9 Mutas out before his Overlord died, so he wasn't supply blocked and couldn't build his Mutas, which would have been obviously super tragic. But he does have the 9 Mutas out and on the way. Well, most of them are out. He's got 3 in the oven. But yeah, he did hemorrhage those lings early on, which gave I feel like that gives Casper like a breath of fresh air. Although he is super supply blocked. Yeah, oh wow, he's going to be supply blocked for a million years.
Yeah, this was a massive supply block. Not only going to miss Marines, but also going to miss crucial SCVs at the natural. And yeah, that's a big loss for him. And unknowingly, Avilov is going to take advantage of that. He's taking a 3rd base. And I imagine he'll be able to get it up now because of how supply blocked Casper is. And Muta sharking around, trying to find the best angle. Really good turret placement so far. And what does Avilov want to do this time? There's the Hydra Den. No evolution chambers just yet, though.
Waiting to see when we go. 9 Mutas, they're going to go up to the high ground, of course. Try to pick down, but look at, wow, this is actually, what is that, 5 turrets in the natural? 4 turrets, maybe 5 soon, but Excellent job deflecting these mutas.
Yeah, Power Bond is one of the maps that I don't like to deal with mutas on unless I'm going Goliath, because they're just so punishing. A lot of Marines going down there, a lot of them are stim pretty low, and the medics are almost out of energy. So these mutas could get a lot. Oh, really good pick off onto the medic. Another Marine going down. Really good control. And Lurker upgrade is about halfway done for Avilov. If he can whittle it down a little bit more, he may even decide to just go for Ling Muta Lurker and kill him.
Man, perfect control on these mutas by Avi. Hasn't lost a single one. He's picked up a bunch of straggling Marines. And he hasn't overcommitted. I see a lot of Lurk players, they go for the 3-hatch muta and they just run in, try to run past the turrets and get into like the sneaky corner of the base to deal critical damage. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. You can just actually pick them off little bit by little bit, but he finally takes a pretty bad trade, and a lot of those mutas are pretty damaged.
Yeah, but these Marines really don't have a lot of health. Like, they just stim down once, and now the medics are already burned out of energy. So really good job from Avilov to force out all that energy. He's got Lurkers coming up at his third base. He'll be able to, pretty sure, save this base because Casper's got his eye on it, but I don't think he's going to get there in time. Meanwhile, behind this, we got the standard Starport follow-up with Facility coming pretty soon, but this is 6 racks, so Casper wants to build a ton of units.
Yeah.
And that may actually be a good choice because, again, the Hive is super delayed.
Yeah, and the mutas are not going to be able to deal with this bio ball out in the middle of the map the way it is. They tried, but I think, yeah, he's got like 6 full health mutas, and then the rest of them are like half HP, so got to be careful, got to respect, but he's going to try to pull the... Oh, I thought he was going to try to pull the bio back by attacking, but there's just so many turrets in the bunker. Means that he will try to deal with this. He's got Lurkers coming in from the top. I don't know why these drones are here, but look at the Lurker spikes. They're dealing so much damage. He's trying to bust up the ramp, but the Lurkers coming in from behind. Lurkers burrowing. The scan is coming out, but the spines are too big. They take out everything.
Yeah, he got a bit jebaited there. There was only one Lurker, and as a Terran, you see one Lurker, you're like, huh, you're dead, bro. But Lings and Lurkers coming from the back at the perfect time, Muta's cleaning it up. That's the whole army. Well, I was going to say the whole army, but Casper's already got another sizable Marine ball. This is not like the I think it was SPX game where it was only 3 barracks for a long time. This is 6 racks, so he's got a ton of units already. Vessels are coming out. Hive has just started. Evolution Chamber has just started +1 armor. But Casper already has +1 weapons, so he's going to have the upgrade lead the entirety of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's good, but obviously upgrades don't matter if you run your army over Lurker spines. So that was man, Avi's had in both of the games that we've seen, he's had these like moments where he just kills armies I don't expect him to kill. Like with the whole position Marines, that was one of them. Right there with the Lurker spines, I don't expect Terran players to just run over those. And then with those mine drags at the end of his last game, I was just like, damn, okay, anything can happen. So he's gotten a lot of value off of not only his mutas, but he saved his third base, got that up and running. Nidus should be coming up soon. Oh, that's actually a Sunken Colony, not a Nidus. Okay.
Yep, but Avilov has Macro Hatch coming down. He's got 5 hatches. Casper scanned bottom middle, but the drone was just out of range. He doesn't know that Avilov is thinking about taking it pretty soon. But 2 vessels are out with no defilers. Well, that's a lot of Lurkers. Again, Avi building tons of Lurkers. He's 8. Oh, Casper, he's going for it, man.
Yeah, here we go. He's going to try to bust through these Lurkers again. That did not work well for him last time, but it's actually working perfectly this time. Well, almost perfectly.
There's not... Oh, perfect Irradiate draws out all the mutas and the Scourge.
That's so sick, and now they have to turn around. So much damage to these mutas, almost single-handedly with that Irradiate, killing off every single mutalist. There's like 3 with 2 HP. He's going to try to bust through here. I don't know if there's enough to bust through. Yeah, he's kind of throwing away the rest of his bio, but that was not a bad engagement.
Yeah, that
killed
was
off so many Lurkers.
Yeah, a tense moment, lost almost all the Lurkers. I saw there's only 2 Sunkens left with Lurkers. Morph, I thought that was it for sure. And again, Casper has so much macro. He's got more Marines coming. If he could have gotten them there a little bit faster, for sure, he could have ended the game. But I don't blame it. It's always hard to reinforce your army like that. He's got 7 barracks. He managed to keep the vessels alive, which is the big thing. But once he can get 4, 5, 6, irradiates, he's just going to plow through these lurkers. Oh no!
Oh my god, the lurkers again! Terrible, terrible damage. He even gets off the extra spine to kill off another medic. And I mean, the vessels are going to be annoying to deal with, but I'm still not totally confident here about being able to break through. Yeah, the Zergling's pushing back the bio, which is already very heavily damaged. These Sunkens, oh my god, I wish buildings had kill counts to them, because I want to know how many of these have killed.
Yeah, that was a tense moment right there. Defiler just popped out, got instant irradiated. Casper has a bit of a misrally on his Raxes, not realizing that he has more units than he actually does. Look at him just rallying to the starport. That's a bit unfortunate. But meanwhile, didn't realize he's got a third command center basically done. So he's going to be just fine. Avilov has bottom middle almost done. If he can get a Nidus up there, it's going to be really hard to break. But the vessels haven't died.
Yeah, he has done a really good job keeping those safe from Scourge. I think he's taken maybe a couple of hits, maybe actually just one, but yeah, it's very good. Now the count's at 5, even though there's Darkstorm out, even that's not going to save you from like the war of attrition, just playing the energy game. And this is a 5 base, was it 1, 2, 3? Oh yeah, wow, there's only 3 bases for Terran.
Yeah, if Casper went for maybe like one round of fire bats, he may try and get a bit ambitious and just try and bust through, because I mean, we do have lurkers, but they're just getting constantly irradiated. If you can just whittle it down to maybe like 1 or 2 where the fire bats just plow through, you may be able to just end the game. Meanwhile, bottom middle did get scouted, instant Nidus. I love it. And Casper's going to try and deny it, but I don't think he's going to get there in time.
I love the little SCV that could, trying to take out that hatchery. It was a valiant effort, my dude. It's a metaphor for life right there. Oh, but yeah, the Nidus does come down. He's trying to get out there, doing anything to avoid having to fight this massive vessel count right now. Are we up to 6 yet? Maybe not quite, but he's producing them 2 at a time. So here we go, busting through. Oh, look at the Scourge. He gets 1 vessel, gets 2 vessels. There's 3 left, and one of them's a little bit damaged, but here come the Lings. He's busting through the static defense, but there's still one Sunken going to town. So much damage from those, and of course, Crackling's doing what Cracklings do. Crackling does, that's for sure. And now everything's gonna die here. Not the moment to go there for Casper, and Avi wrecks him.
And I thought for sure he was going to bust through there, but he doesn't have enough. Meanwhile, Marines have found an opening at mid-right, shuts down the Nidus, but there's already another lurker there, and they've stemmed down pretty low, so the Hydras can probably just clean them up. But Casper, he just constant rally to this natural. He wants to bust it so bad. Still has 5 vessels left over. Just needs to pick off these Defilers, and he may be able to finally break through. There's only 1 lurker and a couple of Lings.
Wait, where's that Marine? Oh yeah, there's 1 Marine that survived with literally 1 HP. Nice. Better send a bunch of Lings to go kill that guy. It's a Marine. This isn't an advertisement, by the way, guys, but just saying, they're pretty good. So now the bio moving down to the south side, not going to be effective at all. Going to run into lurker spines and die a horrible death. This is more like what it's like to be a Marine. Yep, that all dies. So sick.
Oh, Avilov stabilized mid-right. He's gotten his 4th up and running now with the Nidus. He started to mine the gas, which is the big deal. He upgraded for him. He's going to have to plus 2 armor. Oh, man. This time he's making use to the Dark Swarm, and Marines just vaporize.
Yeah, 17 minutes, Dark Swarm, killing it. But it's perfect usage, right? That combined between that and the Marines single file walking into lurker spines at the bottom, Casper just does not have that much. I mean, he's ahead in supply, but by like 10, 20, and it just doesn't matter right now. He has no way to go out and shut down these bases. He's remacroed up another bio ball just because he has, what is that, 9, 10 barracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's off 9 racks right now, so triple control tower starports too. So where are my BCs at?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. We could see a BC switch pretty soon. Vessel's still doing work. We saw a big plague hit a lot of army.
Oh, there it is! Gets the plague on all the science vessels.
This time, no Muta anywhere to pick them all off, and he's pulling a bit of an Ioken here. There's no medics at all.
Medics don't deal damage. They go kill stuff. Well, the plague does hit a lot of the Marines, so these Zerglings running through. Oh man, Crackling, they're so disgusting. Oh.
Yeah, that was a bit ambitious, especially with plague Marines, and as Terran now, being 130 supply when you have Zerg on 4 base, it's going to start becoming a nightmare. Meanwhile, drop at bottom middle. Again, pure Marines, so he's going to get cleaned up. But, I mean, Casper still has 4 base. He does need to desperately repair these vessels, though, because without them in commission, there's almost no chance of you being able to deal with a Zerg army.
Oh, wow. Casper wasn't even able to kill the extractor down at the 6 o'clock. Stays alive with 50 health, so totally ineffective drop down there. Really good reactions by Avi. He's been able to like take out Casper every single place he's been. I mean, half of that was Casper taking himself out by walking into lurker spines, but you know, you get the idea. And now he's going to coalesce in the middle of the map with 1 billion Zerglings. He's got Carapace for Ultras about to finish up. The Defilers everywhere, lurkers everywhere. It's a sad day for the Terran army.
Yeah, and he's got some LZ Gamer macro coming on, so out of nowhere, he could definitely appear with mass ultras. He doesn't have the gas just yet, but he's got tons of minerals. Now we see Zerg starting to get a bit confident in their play, double expanding, taking bottom right, taking mid right also. But where are those vessels? Okay, here they come. How many is this? 9 vessels. This is so many vessels.
Backstab from the Zerglings, circumventing the Terran army, take out a big portion of it there at the near third, and even though the vessels are moving forward to try to get the irradiates off, like that's not the army. Oh, and his Marines are actually pretty clumped up, so if there's a Defiler somewhere, we could see a gigantic plague. Oh, Scourge hitting a few vessels too. Still 8 left over.
He got a couple vessels, but still has 9 left over. Big counterattack. Gonna wipe out a few SCVs, but Casper responded pretty well. He's got some bio just sitting. Oh, he's missed a few lings. He's too busy being aggro with the Marines on the other side of the map, and the whole mineral only gets wiped out.
Yeah, taking out that mineral only, obviously huge. There was a plague that went down on all the bios, so it's very, very low, draining that medic energy. So this is a very, very weak Terran army. The Scourge coming through to try to intercept the Science Vessel is going to get 1, going to get maybe 2, but look at the Zerglings. They're just going to plow through these Plague Marines, except they don't because they go in 1 by 1. So, nice.
He has so many vessels. He's just irradiating for days. Normally you see this and you're thinking, okay, well, Terran's just going to A-move at this point, but our bio ball has been dwindled down. And again, this rally point from Casper, it's at the
look at the eraser.
Which...
The drones are hiding in the Niduses to stop from getting erasered in the natural. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I missed that. I was just looking at the rally point for Casper. I mean, he's constantly been reinforcing, but if it was me, I would have missed those Marines all day, every day. So he's got a big army, and since the vessels are still alive, we've still got a fighting chance. But we've got to get more medics with this Marine ball.
Man, vessels in a dream. He's got 10 science vessels right now. I don't know if he was intentionally going into SK. I guess this is pretty SK. So the science vessels now zooming down to the bottom. Oh no! I hope he got Burrow or something, but probably not. Oh, hey, I see that metasynaptic node. We're getting us the Defiler energy. I want to just see crazy Defilers, because I think that's basically the only way you deal with this crazy vessel count.
Yeah, you've got to get a plague on them, and you've got to get a Mutalisk bounce onto all of the vessels. But Casper's found a weak point, or at least what he thinks is a weak point. Lurkers on the right side of the map. Meanwhile, he's getting counterattacked, and there is a Defiler mixed in. And with the vessels across the map, how are you ever going to deal with this Defiler?
You're not. Maybe the bio is able to take out this 3 o'clock base, but he's got to defend back at home too. Nice SCV block with a couple of bunkers on the high ground, so that's going to be enough to defend down there, but there's still a lot of bio, and of course that Defiler.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the Defiler to do something. It's got a big plague on the natural reinforcements, but the vessels have come back, radiating those ultras and lings. Really, there's not much left in the counterattack, but Casper did not get anything done at the mid-right.
Yeah, you're right. Man, this is such a... All of these games have just been so crazy. Well, here we go. Oh no, he Scourged the factory. All of his Scourge died to the factory when he was running into the natural, so once again, those science vessels are basically invincible.
Yeah, that could have been a lot of vessel kills for him right there, but it's all right because he's going to shut down this 4th base. Oh, another big plague. It just hit a lot of the vessels. Now he really wishes he had those Scourge, but still, Avilov with the big LZ Gamer Bank. He's still on 6 base, still looking fine. But I mean, Casper's still okay. He's got 140 supply. It's not good that Zerg's at 170 though.
I mean, so look, Avi's in a great spot. Sometimes the APM gets down to like 150. I'm like, it's that tiring part of late game where you really have to have the stamina to move through. Because there's a little bit of sloppiness from both players. Like they're throwing away random units they don't need to. I really feel like Avi's got almost every base on the map. You box your units, so you do it. I remember watching a Day 9 Daily on this. You put your units in the clumps, and then you just like box A move, box A move, box A, and so you can circumvent the hotkey limitation. But he's not really doing that. I think he's more playing defensively, trying to defend all of his bases here, because attacking certainly isn't working out.
Well, even though Avilov has a lot of money, look at his gas. He's really gas starved. So to do the A move that you're talking about, I'm not so sure it would work because, I mean, Lings are good, but when you've just got so many Marines that can stem,
yeah,
it's going to be hard for pure Ling to make it through. Meanwhile, Casper, he just wants this base, man, mid-right. It's got to die.
It's got to die, and he is going for it. I mean, he could irradiate each drone, okay? Like, he's just got insanity energy. Instead, he's erasering them. Oh my god, the humanity, or the, I don't know, it's Zerg, but that stuff. But hey, the counterattack coming in, Defiler included. Lift on the base here down at the, what is that, 7 o'clock location?
He sees that bottom middle. Didn't realize he's going to wipe out the 4th base of Avilov. Meanwhile, a big counterattack is going to wipe out Casper's 4th base, and he's really going to not be mining at that point. But his army is still really strong.
Yeah, absolutely very strong. These 2 BCs able to completely shut down 6 o'clock is gigantic. And now D-Matrices. Wait, did he D-Matrix and irradiate the battle cruiser?
Eraser on the battle cruiser.
Nice. You know, 20 years and I'm still seeing brand new stuff. But hey, look at the SCV pull going all the way into the main. Even though there's more BCs coming out, these Ultras are still getting quite a few SCV kills. I will say that maybe not the greatest matchup for the Zerg player, especially because there's a ton of bio on the high ground. But, you know, our boy Avi doing it. Except he's not. This will all die, and Casper is making a comeback in a big way.
Yeah, this is a really big comeback because both of the bottom base... Oh, look at the BCs! Can they take out the spores?
That D-Matrix, man, pretty good. Okay, one of the BCs is going to die to tanking 2 spores. And actually, they're all going to die to these spores. So the spores save the day. The drones get their revenge.
Oh, Casper. He's going to bust bottom right, but Avilov has other bases. But all of his drones died. So really, this is basically all the money he has. Well, yeah, in his main, he still has drones. But still, this is nuts. Casper, he needs to get a base, though. He's not mining. Oh no, he's losing all his SCPs.
Wait, so neither player has almost any workers?
Yeah, Casper just lost like all of them. Like this is all of them. They're all gonna die to these Lings.
Yeah. Wow. So there's no workers for either player basically. I guess there are a few drones. Most of them are mining gas. I'm just checking. There's idle workers, like you said, in the main. So you got to put those drones to use. That's actually so crucial that he gets those drones to work.
Well, we got triple D-Matrix Marines gonna try and bust down bottom middle.
Those are the boys that are invading Area 51 for sure. The D-Matrix Marine squad.
Yeah, BC's the top middle gonna shut down this hatch?
Yeah. Okay. Are we doing it? Wait, what happened to all those vessels? I guess they're still there, so... Just doing it on the ground is not going to work, although I guess you can't irradiate every Zergling. Oh my god. How is each game this beautiful and wonderful?
Yeah, this group is nuts. If either player had one more base, we would probably continue going, but I think Avilov's done it. We just don't have... We're out of money. We don't have any more Marines. We don't have SCVs. We've got battle cruisers, but Plague pretty good.
Man, when your parents told you you could be anything, and you were like, I want to be a game like this, they look at you like it's an astronaut, and you're like, you know, maybe stick to arts and crafts. But, you know, some people, they've got it in them to produce just the Vincent van Gogh of StarCraft games, man. We're painting some impressionist SC action here. I mean, there are battle cruisers there in the main. There's 2 BCs. So, in theory, they could just kill everything, but in practice, probably not.
D-Matrix. Plague. Plague doesn't care about D-Matrix.
Nope, still dealing damage. And boom goes the dynamite. That's it, GG. Casper taps out. And Avi Love robs us of the rematch of the century. Casper, unfortunately, no choice parting words either. So, what a guy. He's reformed over the course of just one group stage.
Yeah, but that was crazy game. I thought for sure Avilov had it with the bank, but Casper, he's just everywhere, man. Just run out of money.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. So many of our games have come down to just running out of money. It's like running out of money on 2 bases or running out of money on all the bases, or just because you lose all of your workers. I actually thought Casper was in a pretty good spot there for a second, but I guess he just didn't have enough defense. So Avi killing it with the A move there at the end.
Yeah, we were sorely lacking on the fire bets. There were so many fights. I'm like, dude, can we have some fire bets? We can kill this Zerg, but we never had fire bets. Just Marines all day long. Marine man. So a bit unlucky there.